Welcome to the speed test panel. Before you start a real job, ingest, proxies, exports, transcripts, you can answer two questions fast. Is my internet connection actually good right now? Is the drive I'm about to use actually fast enough for the work I'm about to do? Let's start with network test. This uses fast.com as the measurement source, and the results show three numbers: download, upload, and ping. Download is how fast data comes to you. That matters for pulling media, syncing projects, and cloud downloads. Upload is how fast data goes from you. That matters for sending exports, uploads, and backups. Ping is latency, how long it takes to get a response. Lower ping usually means things feel more responsive, especially with remote storage, approvals, and anything interactive. Now I'll run a test by clicking Test. While that runs, here's the practical way to think about the numbers. If your download and upload are strong, but ping is high, bulk transfers may still be fine, but anything live can feel laggy. If upload is weak, you'll feel it on deliverables. Exports and backups take forever, even if your download is great. If you're on Wi-Fi, expect more variability. If you're on a VPN, a captive portal, or a restricted network, speed tests can fail or look artificially slow. You'll also notice there's a cancel button. If you click the test at the wrong time, cancel is there so you're not stuck waiting. And if you ever want to clear the section and start fresh, use reset. When the test completes, the summary updates with the three numbers and a timestamp. That's your quick sanity check before you start a job that depends on the network. Next is drive tests. The goal here is to measure real read and write behavior on the storage you actually plan to use: internal SSD, external USB drive, RAID, NAS mount, whatever. You can test up to 3 locations back to back. Each row has a button to select a folder. Think of it like, this is the exact place I'm going to write media to, not just a vague drive name. Now, before running the drive test, you'll choose 2 settings. Test size. You'll see sizes like 256 megabytes, 512 megabytes, 1 gigabyte, and 2 gigabytes. Bigger tests usually give more realistic results because they reduce too fast to be true caching effects. If you want a quick check, smaller is fine. If you want confidence, go larger. Mode. You have sequential and random. Sequential is sustained throughput for big, continuous files. This is the one that matters for copying media, generating proxies, and exporting. Anything that's basically move large chunks of data. Random is lots of smaller reads and writes. This is the one that matters for project load, cache behavior, databases, and workflows that touch tons of little files. As a rule of thumb, if your pain is copying and exporting feels slow, check sequential. If your pain is everything feels stuttery, projects open slow, thumbnails and caches struggle, check random, especially on shared storage. All right, here's the example run. I'll select a folder on the drive I care about. This could be an external SSD or a shared storage mount. Then I'll set test size to something reasonable like 1 gigabyte. Keep mode on sequential and click Test. During the test, you'll see controls temporarily disable, and you'll get a progress indicator. There's also a cancel button if you need to stop the run. While it's running, here are the 2 most important real-world notes. First, test the actual path you'll use in the job. If your proxies go to a specific folder on a NAS, test that NAS path, not your internal SSD. Second, don't benchmark while your system is doing heavy I/O. If you're transcoding, copying, or syncing in the background, you're measuring the traffic jam, not the road. When the test completes, You'll get a results summary showing write and read in megabytes per second, plus min and max across the run. That min-max spread is useful. A drive with a high peak but a low minimum can feel inconsistent. Fast sometimes, terrible other times. If you switch to random mode and run again, expect the numbers to be lower. That's normal. Random I/O is harder, and it tends to punish slow latency, cheap SSD controllers, and busy shared storage. If you ever see a message about insufficient disk space, just reduce the test size or free up space on that volume. Drive tests temporarily write data to measure performance, and they need room to do it safely. And if you want to clear the drive section completely and start over, use reset.